Um, hopefully things can be heard okay, right? Oh wow, this does work. Okay. I honestly thought it wouldn't. All right. Now why isn't my Switch 2 console being activated? There we go. Take that out. Of course, that happened. Hang on. Stupid again. Finally. There we go. Got it. Um, why the hell was this muted? Anyway, yeah, this is great. All right, so far things are running smoothly. I was about to say I thought it. Anyway, things are running smoothly. Hopefully, we're good until here. Wait, can you? Hang on, can you change the what is it? Can you change the what is it? The top, like the topic of the game you're streaming, or is it just there by default? Like, I got so many questions. Like, so many questions. Like, I'm honestly being so for real right now. Because I know you can watch the stream on your own device and your own stuff and whatsoever. I know that. But let me see something here. I'm still gonna be live to you guys. And anyway, I wanna know, how's y'all days going so far? Matter of fact, I might have to edit my profile bio, because this is the thing. It's been a long time since I even used this channel. If I'm being real, I forgot I had this channel. Like, it's one of these moments where it's like, wait, I had this channel? I made this? Like, you just forget it completely. You know? It's one of those moments. It's like you find something in your room that you didn't even know you had. Let me start this game. It's like you find something in your room you didn't even know you had, and like, or it can't even just be something that you just had. It's like maybe something you found and you just thought you lost forever. It's one of those moments. It's like, it can be something like, wait, I had this the entire time, or wow, I thought I lost this. That's what it was like being on here. And I'm like, I know I can stream on YouTube, right? But I was a little apprehensive because I thought it wasn't going to run smoothly. Like, is it running smoothly on y'all ends? Or is it not running smoothly? Hopefully it's running smoothly on y'all end. It should be. Anyway, let me go ahead and tend to the needs of my knees. And also, I was hoping to stream on both not that app. I was hoping to stream on both, Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I'm still confused on how to do that.
Good evening.
Alright, what's up, Alarisa?
How is everyone living here? Who best
And to the new viewers that are joining, I am playing Tomodachi Life, one of the newest Nintendo games that are currently on Nintendo Switch 1s and 2s. And as you see on the top right, I am on Nintendo Switch 2. Everyone living here who best represents a fashion icon. Yeah, let's ask
I'll
what your
round
roommates
everyone
are
up.
for that stance.
On three, say the first name that comes to mind when
And
you think
yeah,
of a fashion icon in this house.
when they finish talking, I'm gonna get into
1, 2,
how to
3.
my niece's lore and
Corbin.
everything.
Melinda.
One is Corbin, one is Mal,
Alarissa.
one is Alarissa.
Me.
Okay, 2 votes on Mal. Good. Though that isn't necessarily Mal.
Who in this house is most like a fashion icon? There were a few opinions floating around, but eventually we landed on Melinda. I want
But
to
I'm
share
confused.
this
Does
success
this?
with the entire island.
I'll save my
I'm
question.
glad I got everyone's opinions.
Well, that's great. Very great. Anyway, 2 things I wanted to mention. One, fashion is not of Mal's expertise. 2, I'm a little curious if you could change oh, I was curious if you could change what is it? The game topic that you're streaming. I wonder if you could change that while you're streaming. I'm curious. Can you do that? Anyway, let me go ahead and tend to more me's. And oh, I think Matt wants something. Is that Matt? Yeah, that's Matt. Alright.
Do you have a moment?
I do, yes. What's up?
I would just love it if there were a drinking fountain right here.
Huh. Not a bad idea. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I just noticed that pathway over there is out of place. I just noticed
yeah,
that.
I love the look of that drinking fountain.
Well, that's good. Good that you placed it there. Alright. While Matt is going to be drinking some water and hydrating, as one should, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna make cobblestone path and then hopefully line it up. Oh, I thought it froze. Matter of fact, let me put on my headphones so I can detect it, so it's not, catch it by surprise. All right. Oh, look right past it. There we go. All right. Okay, good. Let me turn my volume down. It's blasphemy. Okay, so I don't think it changes the volume of the stream, so I should be okay. Right? Or does it? Hang on, let me test something out. Okay, so it doesn't. Alright. Alright, back to the me's needs. And yes, I have a bunch of me's on here. Blame the creative mind. That's something I also want to get into.
Good evening.
What's up?
I've been considering changing up my hairstyle.
I like your hair how it is, considering you don't have
really?
any.
Then I'll leave it as is. I suppose I could get by with a retro Luigi toy if I didn't have a mini car.
Indeed. Well, wait, do you have a mini car? That's nice.
Say, hiya.
Oh, so it's writing on that. And Kasara is in love.
Huh,
Don't know with who.
good evening.
Hello.
I'd like some dinner.
Something dinner related. How about some macaroni?
Yum.
Hell yeah. That's great. Glad you love the mac and
Have you
cheese.
been
I
to the
do.
Pallet House workshop lately?
Yes.
Everyone's waiting to see what new treasures you'll make. TTGAA.
In fact, I do have something planned. Thank you, Lyra, for reminding me. I do have something planned that I wish to make.
Huh. My heart hurts.
Now, before you ask, this one is 824 years old. And in my lore, I've programmed Nekos to be... Well, not programmed, because I'm not decoding yet. I've made Nekos to be 800 years older than humans. So, if a human is 24, 800 years according to here, this one is also 24. So, yeah, they're an adult, they're just short.
I may not know Sneaker Sotul very well, but I know Fate has big plans for us. What should I do?
I'd say you become friends first over the
Yes.
time. See,
We could
you
start
build
as
you build
friends.
relationships.
Fascinating. What should we talk about?
How about art?
Got it. I'll go talk to him about drawing. Good evening, Sneaker Sotul. Do you feel like talking about drawing?
Okay, but check this out. Visualize drawing. Who do you want to join you?
Yes, I have
mean,
Sneakers
it's
O'Toole
not
in here.
just because you're asking, but I pick you.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm gonna pencil you in for drawing ASAP.
Awesome. I'm glad it went well. Good, 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 good. Alright, time to give the nicknames. Honestly, I like that nicknames has they are, so I don't think anything needs to change.
Nasara, how goes it?
Nice. I knew drawing would bring Sneaker Sotul and me together.
Makes sense. Nasara and I have the same taste in hobbies, so no wonder we hit it off.
I'm glad you guys hit it off very well.
Pringle text demand. Me. Sabagram.
Alright,
Good
Randall,
evening.
what's up?
I've
Yeah,
been
what's up?
wondering what it would be like if Adria and I got to know each other better. Do you think Adria and I would make a good team?
Yes.
I couldn't agree more. Spring is here and change is in the air. Can you feel it?
Yeah, we're nearing the summer, too. That's something. It's Lyra. Oh, she's talking with Jack Black. Oh, frozen up. Wants to play a game, who can I bring over? Yeah, I can't really do Frozen. Help out Frozen folks that. So I'll bring somebody. Everybody's either talking or something. Hey, Etika, you're not doing anything. There we
What's going on here? I just can't move. Have you tried not doing that? No.
Literally,
I
a lot of
actually
people's
haven't.
commentaries when it comes to helping. They'll be like, "Oh, have you
You're
tried
so
not
kind.
doing that? Have you
It
tried
was
doing
no
this?"
trouble at all.
Well, mainly, have you tried not doing that? Like, it's worded as if they're trying to help, but meant as you're just stupid. Alright. Yeah, Lyra's talking with somebody else. Alright, Callie, what's up?
How about a game of double shadow quiz? Come on, you've got this in the bag.
Oh, alright. Alright, let's see. What's the
Here's
first
your
one?
first mystery double shadow. What are these?
I know one is a game, and what could the other one be? That shouldn't be a bowl, so it has to be
The answer
mooncakes.
is Mooncakes, an adventure game.
Yep.
Next up, your second mystery double shadow. What are these?
This is definitely Retro Luigi, and
The
this is a
answer
shopping
is-
channel.
Shopping channel show and retro Luigi toy. And without further ado, your last mystery double
Did I just see
shadow.
my hair walking over
What
there?
are these?
Okay, I definitely know it's not Sierra Stew because it's in a bowl, so boom and boom.
The correct answer is hash browns in horror movie.
Yeah. If anything, I feel like people will call hash browns breakfast fries.
Congratulations, you
I feel like
won.
that's obvious, but whatever.
Time for your prize.
How about the big one? What was the middle one? All right, Lisa, what's on your mind? What you want to play?
Let's play Pixel Quiz.
All right.
Here's your first pixelated item. What do you think it is?
Definitely bamboo box.
The answer is bamboo box. Next up, your second pixelated item. What do you think it is?
Not a fidget spinner, and it's definitely not a mini droid, so I have to go biscuit.
The answer is biscuit. And finally, the last pixelated item. What do you think it is?
Looks rottish. It's not an ice cream sandwich, that I know. It's either zucchini or it's an ice cream cone. I'll guess ice cream
The
cone.
correct answer is ice cream cone.
Wow, I got that right. Heck yeah.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
How about this one? Yeah, I've got a shark. All right, Melinda, what's up with you?
Hello.
Howdy.
I'm in the mood for some hot food.
Hot food. Does spicy count? Hot food, hot food. How about a barbecue?
Yum.
By the way, we're very close to having that soon. Yeah. Alright, good. I'm glad you like the barbecue. I got another level up, hell yeah. Alright, which one do I want to grant her? Okay, I don't think you have a laptop yet, so here you go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I still need to set up the night
Sometimes
box.
I wonder if Freudian slips are real or if people are just being cheeky.
That's a nice thought. Alright, Oh, Jack Black is talking with somebody, yep. Okay, now might be the good time to, what the? Oh, they're talking. Anyway, now might be the great time to, discuss the lures behind my memes. So, let me show all of them here. First off is my main OC Zular, as you see on my screen here. And like, this is the thing. When I first created my main OC on here, like, I was very surprised to have found my hairstyle on here, because I thought it wasn't going to exist. And then I'd have to completely, make it so it actually fits my OC. But I was lucky enough to find the hairstyle that matches. So about Zular,
Feel like I heard little sisters.
he is known as the Neon Winged Angel, and he carries around 4 rings on his wrists. Well, 2 rings on each wrist. So here's his backstory. He was walking home one night, and then he got struck by lightning out of nowhere, which caused his demise. Mortal. By the time he woke up, the first face he saw was Zeus. Zeus revived him, and pretty much made him, well, had him live along with him. Yeah, sorry, stuttering a little bit. Yeah. He gave Zular the ability to live alongside him. So, not only that, but he also was granted blue neon wings out of random. Like, this is the thing. It is, in my lore, a neon winged angel is pretty rare. So, he is a rarity. A rare gem to be kept safe, if one will. Anyway, with that, he was also granted electrokinesis. Specifically blue light, because of course Zular's favorite color is blue. So, with that, more years later, probably centuries later, centuries later, he began really taking an expertise in lighting. Like, there was this one battle in particular where he's given his rings, his iconic rings. So here's the thing: angels and demons were fighting, right? And it was led by this demonic warlord warmonger named Wazirui. So that became his first arch enemy. Bro used rings and pretty much almost taken out most of the angel army. So how did Zular react to that? He ended up fighting him. And won by using his own weapon against him. And then with that, once he put on these rings, his power fucking increased. When I say increased, I mean increased. Like, it got better, it got more precise, it got more under control. Like, it was way better for him. So he used these rings to help him better in the battles that he has. And with that, he also learned a duplication spell once, but quickly forgot it. Like, the only thing he used it for was just to duplicate his rings, thus increasing his power more. Made him better with attacks, made him better for blocking attacks, all of that stuff. Anyway, years later, he faces Wazirui again, and again, and again, and again, and it keeps being on like a 4-year time frame with these battles. Till come the last one, he decided to let that handle with another fate, because learning that some have been terrorized by Wazirui, he decided, you know what, let me pass the spotlight down to somebody else. But anyway, with the many victories he's had, he upped the status to becoming a ruler of his own land. Now he rules his own land with many great people. Not to mention, his community is like space ready. It's practically space ready. So, yeah, he's running a functional community. He's taken on numerous villains. He's helped save the multiverse. So yeah, lots view him as a hero. On to Watoshi. Now, Watoshi, he is the son of Wazirui, but unlike Wazirui, this dude is very nice and is always there for you. He's one of those like where if you fall, he'd help you up by immediate, regardless of who you are. He doesn't care. He helps because he helps. He helps because he's like that. So, the one thing that bugs him is he's often compared to from his father. Like, people are like taking one look at him and being like, "Oh, son of you know who? Okay, let's ostracize him." Like, he hates that. He doesn't like to deal with that because he knows that's not him. He can't see himself being evil. Anyway. Oh, and not to mention, he bumped in with a few people after losing both of his parents. Like, he lost his mother because his father, like, offed her. Well, I'm not really that big, so I'm gonna just say it. He killed her right in front of him when he was like a toddler. It was pretty, and it was traumatizing for him because this is the first time he didn't witness death, and the first time he witnessed somebody murder somebody. So, yeah, it was pretty hard on him. But after he bumped in with a few more people and found love, which I will explain later, his life has become much better. On to Alarissa. Hold up. Yeah, onwards to Alarissa. She is the daughter of the goddess of love. But there was this war that happened in where she was separated from her mother. And despite her missing her, she still does all that she can to be joyful, the joyful little one that she always is. Well, not joyful little one, but joyful one. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, during her journey of being herself, she meets two people, him and him. First off with him, Corbin is now the rival and somewhat love interest to Alarissa. Now, his backstory is unknown, but he is taken in by Master Wendell. Now, Master Wendell, he's a kung fu master. Well, a martial arts master, I should say. And he holds the power of controlling the wind, as he's, one could say, an airbender. So he's got some martial arts skill on him, and he's very wise, remarkably wise. And he's so wise, he's like that of a grandfather figure to both not only Corbin but also Alarissa. And like Alarissa was like by far one of his best students. One of his best. Corbin is also there, but is more runner-up to Alarissa. Actually, no, they're about the same level. Like, Corbin has much more respect for Master Wendell than Alarissa does, because he's been with him for a long time. Now comes Master Wendell's brother, Master Von Sherwin. Now, Von Sherwin, there was this one battle in where someone, who I will talk about later, and Zular had to go to retrieve a crystal from him. But they needed the proper training, and they needed to prove that they were worthy. So that's the thing. He doesn't hand stuff to people by immediate or by just simple. Like, nah, you need to go through something to even be worthy of getting it. That's what he believed. Anyway, onwards down to those other characters. Carly. Now, Carly, her and her sister are, well, it can be said that they're orphans, but they're not orphans. Yeah, let me get into Carly first. Carly has... Okay, how do I say it? She has a robotic arm. How she lost her arm was that, like, there was this fire that happened. And the building that they... Not the building, but the house that her younger sister, her mother, and father were in, it got burnt down. I was going to say I don't know why, but I know why, because Wazaroid. So Wazaroid attacked them. He was Carly and Beatrice were the victims of Wazaroid. So Wazaroid attacked them, burnt their house. Well, not specifically their house, but a community that they were once in. And so happenly, that house was right there where the fire had started. Well, originated from. And it was growing fast, so they needed to act quickly. But Carly wasn't so lucky was almost unlucky to escape alive because, well, actually no, she was almost unlucky to die from that fire because she did end up losing her left arm. It was burnt clean off. Everything and the bone even snapped off. So it was quite traumatizing for her. Not to mention, her mother died in this fire. So this did put the father in like a very depressive state. And then years later, he did the best that he could to raise both Beatrice. Well, almost said the name. Well, you know what? I'll say it anyway. He did the best he could to raise both Beatrice and Carly before he met his fate. So, yeah, but then they became orphans. Then they became their own separate people and all of that. Well, actually, no. They didn't become straight orphans. They were instead taken in by one of Beatrice's friends, who I'll get into later. Speaking of friends, another thing about Carly, she's a real lover of sci-fi. Like there's this one person she idolizes who is very close right here. This one, I'll talk about her later. Somehow she's sad about something. Anyway, she's taken a real loving into sci-fi, right? So she shows Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons, she'd watch shows about her and became a fan by the day. By the second, by the minute. It just clicked. It just clicked. Because you see one show and then you're like, wow, this show's really good. And you start getting addicted to it. That's what it was like for her. Now for Priscilla, this is Carly's best friend. Her day one. And no, this is not the person that they bumped in with. It was another one. So Priscilla, she's a joyful spirit. And the daughter of a florist. And the girlfriend of Tyler. So Priscilla is one of those that are like, pretty prideful in what they do and pretty joyful in what they do. Not to mention, she has a very great interest in chemistry and biology, but mainly chemistry. Like, she finds a real great interest in that. In her words, it's like, I don't know, it's just something that clicked. It's just something that's like, poof. Now, for Tyler, dude can be described simply as just a classic, a classic cool dude. Not to mention, bro does all that he can to make sure his girlfriend is happy. Like buying her gifts, complimenting her every day, getting her flowers. Like even just so much as existing for Priscilla, like it's enough to brighten her day. It's just more than enough. It's one of those times, right? Now, onwards into the kind of the quote-unquote space topic. This is Mahir. Now, Mahir goes by another name, but his enemies call him that. And the name his enemies call him is Drone Monger. I am sure you possibly may be asking why. Well, I've taken the inspiration from Killahan from Spies in Disguise and put it onto him. Because, like, I use this character as my me gunner. Right? I use this character as my me gunner. And, like, I was like, you know what? Let me put some lore behind how he managed to even get this arm cannon. So, and yes, it's a clip-on. So, how did he get it?
Why does Edward look like a donut?
His drones are able to assemble this arm cannon onto his robotic hand, which, by the way, it's not like Carly's, where it's like a replica of a human arm. Nah, this is a 3-pointed claw that he has. Not to mention, he can stick it inside of a drone, pause, and use it to fly. kind of like how Killahan would use his claw to attach himself to these drones and fly away so he'd become undetected. Not to mention, this dude is a part cyborg as well, like literally part cyborg. Like he has this little feature within his half robot self, and where he can replenish part of his face because part of his face was fucked up. And my part of his face, I mean the right side of his face. Anyway. Now, he did have a former team. Oh. Now, he did have a former team on him, but, Wowzer happened, and then he lost his team. So he ended up going in this like really bad mourning state to the point where he literally had to resort to terrorism, wandering throughout space and causing destruction, destroying planets. Like bro was out for blood. That was until he met Carly, and then he found out that Wazeroid terrorized her as well, and he resorted to good because Carly saved his life, despite the many times Mahir tried to kill him. That's the crazy part. Now, despite Mahir seeming like he's alone, he's not alone anymore because he has his aunt, Cordelia. Also, Harley's idol. Now, Cordelia is a top tier space ranger. Top tier. Like, one of the best in her field. Like, preferably she prefers to take on missions alone, but that ended up costing her because during the many times she did go into her missions alone, she ended up getting not taken out, but bitten by these weird symbiotic creatures that would emerge from her body every 20 minutes or every 20 minutes at random. Well, 20 minutes to random. There were times where these symbiotic creatures almost eaten up somebody and have eaten somebody. And this has cost her part of her life because she not only had a charge on her for cannibalism, but also terrorism and treason. But mainly treason. So she was practically fucked. She was near the death sentence. To take this away, some people requested for her to retrieve a gem to kind of replenish the whole thing and kind of drop the charges. But it didn't really go well for her. Well, for them to even acknowledge that because there was a black hole that sucked up her entire team. Everything in its sight, everything in its path, everything. Facilities, bases, sucked up, gone. No more. So technically she was safe, technically she was not safe because, space can kind of watch out for her. So that was until she reunited with her nephew and kind of got the chance to really meet her number one fan, to finally resort back to good because she almost turned completely evil. She almost did. Anyway, now she takes care of her nephew, and Carly and Cordelia have a great bondage, especially because Cordelia was very close to Carly's mother. Specifically, Cordelia was her mother's best friend. So, and this was the thing, hearing that her best friend had tragically passed away, that sent her to tears. It really did. Like it's tough to hear. And it's tough to hear that maybe if your best friend or your friend or whatever, it's tough to hear that they passed away because it's a real heart striker because you've known them for so long. Had a bunch of good memories with them, had a bunch of good times with them. It's all there. Now comes Jackie. Now Jackie, this is Carly's girlfriend. So yes, Carly is lesbian. So the thing about Jackie, and this is the thing, for aliens, I've made it so that they're, How old is Jackie again? I forgot. Fucking hell. I've made it so they're 200 years older than humans. So say if she was 24 in the human world, in overall as her species, 200 years added, she's 224. Carly is 21. So, yeah. Not only is Carly a lesbian, but she's also a certified alien lover. But thing about Jackie, she's kind of a humanoid alien. So it's kind of a generational thing for a human to kind of for in this lore in this part. It was kind of generational in her family for a human to kind of, screw an alien. So yeah. That's the first batch here. I'll get into the second batch later, but let me go ahead and tend to the other needs here. All right, Watoshi, what's up with you? What got you upset? Yes, what's going on? That's not good. That's not good. Also, kind of getting along with your sweetheart. What's going on with Beatrice? And yes, I have Hero Brian over there. I know you guys saw him. All right, Priscilla, what's up? Sorry about that. That was my phone. If you heard it. Anyway, Priscilla, to answer your question, I definitely agree. Yes. Nope, nope. Yes, I have would you rather questions on here, so don't question it. And I have a bunch of other, lingos on here. Hmm. But what would they bond over quickly? Let's do relaxing games. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The thing froze and I didn't look. Fuck.
Jen, say hello to Lisa. Lisa, this is Jen. Do you feel like talking about relaxing
Like,
games?
how long was that frozen? This is why I need to have my headphones in.
Oh, a fellow relaxing games enthusiast. I could talk about relaxing games all day. And sometimes I do.
Well, did you know that relaxing games is closely related to would you rather questions?
I don't think
Now
that's
you
true.
do.
Really? I never would have thought about a connection between those two before.
I'm always up for a deep dive on relaxing games. You up for it? Let's be friends.
I think we are friends now.
Well, I'm glad that went very well. Hell yeah. All right, good. They're friends. That's great. I knew they'd become friends. I'll have her call her Jenny Pookie.
Hey, Jenny Pookie.
Lisa, how goes it?
Having them talk about relaxing games was definitely the way to go. They've become friends, thanks to you.
Nah, actually, thanks to you. All right. Oh,
Hey,
not bad,
relax.
not bad, not bad, not bad. Getting it. Oh, what's up with you, Mahir?
Okay, fine. Hi.
Damn. Okay. What's up?
I don't usually get mad like this, but my talk with Watto, she really upset me.
That's sad. I'm glad you like that. Well, I'm glad that you're better, actually.
I'm suddenly in the mood to chat with Carly.
Are you? Well then, let's make that a reality, shall we? See if she's doing anything. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, it's a Zach cookie. But what is going on now? And I've had something like this happen before on Twitch. Let's see who runs away this time. Carly ran away this time. Carly ran away this time. That's crazy. Where did she go? Where did she go? She just vanished.
The joys of the
Yeah, I
world.
guess she was that.
Oh, the joys of the world.
I was gonna say, wow, she disappeared just like that. Anyway, let me get in on this batch here. Alright, let me take care of the needs here, and then I'm gonna get to these batches of folks.
Hey, TDGAA.
Hello, Tuya, what's up?
Darling, I want to be friends with Matt.
Yes.
What should we talk about?
Preferably, I'd say boxing, because bro is known to be a professional boxer. Let's see if I can find it. There it is.
Got it. I'll go talk to him about boxing. Good evening, Matt. Do you feel like talking about boxing?
Sure, but tell me, Lurlet, how good are you at boxing?
I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Tommy's app who's better at boxing than me.
I think Matt will beg to defer.
That's amazing. I really respect folks who are good at boxing. Wanna be friends.
Hell yeah. I'm glad it went well. Alright, let's see if we can pick a nickname for these guys. Alright, Matt, of course.
Hey, Matt, long time no see.
Hey, Lou, long time no see.
Darling, nice. I knew boxing would bring Matt and me together.
I hope Lou shows me all the tricks of the trade.
I know Mario calls Luigi Lou, but I figured I'd give Lurlet the same treatment. Ish. Alright, Sierra and Edward seem to be bummed out. What's going on?
TDG double salutations. Ed and I were chatting, and, well, I guess it just made me a little sad.
That's sad. Anyway, here's some head pats. Alright, hopefully you're feeling better. Edward, what about you? What's
Hi.
going on?
I'm not feeling like myself. I'll be fine though.
I see. What's troubling you?
I was talking to Sierra, but the convo got real boring real quick.
That's sad to hear. There's some head pats for you. Alright, hopefully you're better, buddy. Alright, the actress. What's going on with you?
You're looking chipper, TDGAA.
I see, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. What's up?
I want to be friends with my hair Moonstone.
That is great thinking, because your sister is close with her, so why not
What
you
should
too?
we talk about?
Racing.
Got it. I'll go talk to him about racing. Good evening, my hair Moonstone. Do you feel like talking about
Racing.
racing?
Sure, but Tell me, Beatrice, how good are you at racing?
I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone on all of Tommy's app who's better at racing than me.
That's amazing. I
Looking
really
at my
respect
profile picture,
folks
I
who are
really need
good
to
at
change that.
racing. Wanna be friends.
Hell yeah. Hmm.
Hey, Ma here.
Good evening, B.
Okay, there we go.
Nice. I knew racing would bring Ma here and me together.
I hope B shows me all the tricks of the trade.
Yay.
I was about to say, who the hell was that going on in the background? Okay. Ooh, pocket money. Hell yeah. And clothing. That's great. Okay. So that's what these were. Okay. Pocket money I can give to my needs. You know what? I'm feeling nice. How about $400?
Maybe it was too bright. Thanks. If I save up $4,600 more, I can go on that Antarctica tour I've been dreaming of.
That's good.
Join the goal.
I'll get through.
Blue. Ooh, Tingalonga.
Okay.
Yeah, grab and snap elbow.
It seems Randall wants to play a game.
Let's play Zoom quiz together.
Alright, let's play. Let's see what the zoomed in quiz has to offer.
Here's your first zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
It's like a house. Okay, it's definitely vacuum.
The answer is vacuum tube. Next, your second zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
Like a bouquet of roses. Yeah, that's definitely okay.
The answer is bouquet. And finally, the last zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
I know it's not either one of these, so I'm guessing it's...
The correct answer is autumn leaf.
Yeah! Hell yeah.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
Boom, this one. Yeah. Alright, thank you for the game, Brando. That was very fun. And most enjoyable. Excuse me. Oh, Callie wants to play again.
Let's play Zoom quiz together. Here's your first zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
I know it's not either one of these, so I'm guessing this.
The answer is Darumo Toshi game.
Why does that
Next,
look like an
your
angry
second
Mario
zoomed in
bar?
item. What do you think it is?
Looks like falafel.
The answer is falafel. And finally, the last zoomed in item. What do you think it is?
Some gray area in here. It can't be Sierra Stew. That I have to know. You know what? Yeah, it can't be Sierra Stew. But you know what? I'm gonna guess
The
it.
correct answer is coconut.
Ah.
Hey, you can't win 'em all. But you can get this as a consolation prize.
Eh. Like, that's the thing about the Mii's here. I don't know why they insist on giving you toilet paper when you use. Like, why? What is with it? What is Vic dreaming about?
Toss.
Wow.
Toss.
Wow. 2 Minecraft items are
Toss.
tossed away. Wow.
Keep. Keep.
you better.
Toss.
Wow.
Keep.
Tossed away Luigi. That's crazy work.
Toss.
I was about to say you better not diss Luigi. I was
Aw.
gonna say you better not diss Luigi or Mario like that.
Maybe I'm worn out.
Why does Tyler look like a PB&J?
Oh. What's up?
Hold up. What?
Honestly, I've devoted my life to racing.
That's nice. Anyway, who the fuck said that? Tyler looks like a what now?
Teehee. Huh.
Ah, that's crazy, bro.
Yo,
Hello, Jennifer.
I'm hungry.
Hmm. Here, I bought you a burger.
Yum.
Oh. Well, not everybody likes burgers, so I guess we're
Lisa
okay.
and I are like two peas in a pod. I'm glad Pri introduced us. Lisa is into relaxing games too.
That's good. Uh-oh. What's up with Etika? Matt, I don't think you're doing anything. You're on to Etika.
Are you alright?
Please, Hick, help me.
I should have gotten Edward to help him, but
Uh-huh.
damn.
Here's the source of the problem.
You might need to use a little more oomph.
Yeah.
I vow to return the favor one day.
Don't worry about it.
Is that an owl?
Carefully.
I could have sworn I heard an owl. There's owls in this game?
Oh.
I wonder what Notch is dreaming about. Oh. I was too late to even answer that request. That's nice. Alright, who didn't I go over yet? Okay, I think what happened to Alyssa? What happened to Renat?
Are you alright?
These hiccups. They won't stop.
Have you tried not doing that?
No, I actually haven't. I vow to return the favor one day.
It was no trouble at all.
I'm glad.
Whimper, whimper, skin kept going. What's going?
Probably that.
Alright, Renat?
Good evening. I want to be friends with Edward.
Yes,
What
great
should we
thinking.
talk about?
And that, because they're brothers, immediately sisterly bonding came up. That's crazy. What they both. How about nostalgic shows? What
Got
about
it.
that?
I'll go talk to him about nostalgic shows. Good evening, Edward. Do you feel like talking about Nostalgic shows. What? I was just thinking about nostalgic shows too. I feel destiny at work here. Edward, please be friends with me. I've never been known to shy away from destiny. Let's be friends.
Yeah, it worked out. Awesome. Woohoo! Alright, good. I'm glad that worked out. Awesome. See, I knew you guys would become good friends. How about Eddie?
Hey, Eddie.
Let's just have
Hey,
a...
run on. Long time no s- Eddie and I both can't stop thinking about nostalgic shows. So now we're friends. Feels like Run On and I were fated to become friends.
How mysterious.
Fantasilla. Silenta, right?
Funny thing, I was gonna have Renan originally be
Kindle on
Richard,
that.
but
Gotcha. Bambi. Yeah, grab and snap elbow.
I don't know what came over me to not have that happen, but hey. Anyway, onwards to these me's here. So, Beatrice is the older sister of Carly. Now, in regards to Beatrice, like, she looks almost like a near replica of her mother. That's the thing about it. Like, even Cordelia commented on it, and like, yo, it was a smile. And like, this is the thing. Her birthday, literally almost what? Like, or literally just passed away. Her birthday literally just, can't speak today. Anyway, her birthday literally passed, not just, you know what I'm trying to say. Saying it not so much. Like, her birthday's already dealt with. Few more days until it comes back again, and then blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Beatrice is a therapist. Well, is in the therapy field. Like, she was a therapist until she became immortal, and she was no longer allowed to live among humans. So, yeah. It was a bit devastating for her, but she does have folks that she does love to hang with. One of them being Watoshi, as Watoshi is her boyfriend. Soon to be husband, by the way, as she was proposed to by Watoshi. Now let's also talk about this too. Her best friend, Alyssa, she's the one that took Carly and Beatrice in when, you know, they had no place to live and all of that. And she has mad respect for Alyssa. And like Alyssa, she's like what you could say a sassy soul. Like, yeah, she is very sassy. She says sugar a lot. She says hun a lot. Like, it's something else. And not to mention, Alyssa would often call her Miss Cherry because she loves cherries. Like, literally, her hair is cherry red. So that's one fact. Now, on to the folks Beatrice is bunking with. First one being Lurelette. Well, actually, it was Adria, but Lurelette, let's get into her first. So, Lurelette, she is not only a witch, but is also a part siren. And sirens are known to be seductive. I don't even know if I should be saying that, because certain topics. But yeah, she's very, you know, I'll just leave it as suggestive. Not to mention very flirty. This is part of her nature. So, when it comes to her, she's the type of person to just immediately put you to sleep. Not because she's boring, but because she has the ability to put people to sleep by spell. And not to mention, she will start playing with them, teasing them, taunting them for the sleepiness. And when someone is sleepy, it can make them very hard to concentrate. Because, sleep is on the mind. You want to lie down. You want to shut your eyes. All that good stuff. So the first stages of the spell, it's like you become drowsy and it's hard for you to focus. Then after a while, you fall to the ground and fall asleep. And it's her choice on whether or not she wants to, keep you in this slumber or just straight up kill you. If you pissed her off, best believe you already know what the option is going to be. So it could be said that if you fight with Lou Roulette, you die in your sleep, literally. Now, she, along with 4 others, were once a team named Team Laser. I'm sure you know what the A, S, E, and R already are. So, let's reveal them. First up is Adria. Adria is Sierra's older sister and Brandle's oldest cousin. Oh, and not to mention the cousin-in-law of Alinta. We'll get into Alinta a little bit later, and we'll get Brandle a little bit later. But yeah, Adria, she is a very, very, very generous person. Overall, a generous witch, and literally she and her sister hate the idea that humans carry around this bias that witches are depicted as long-nosed, broom-riding, maid-dressed people. She hates that. She hates that perception. So whenever somebody hears witch and people immediately go to that perception, she's gonna want to hit you. She's gonna want to smack you for that. Because, well, that's kind of what both of her parents were. Just evil, benevolent beings. It's crazy. Like, literally, Sierra carries her father's staff. She also hates that perception as well, because it reminds them greatly of what their parents were. Just malevolent beings setting a bad image. And trust me, nobody likes to be in a community that sets a bad image for everybody else. Because, say you could be in a community that you love very well in correlations to your game or said watched movie, and then because of the many controversies it's been having over the years, now you can't be part of it anymore because now people are going to think that you're part of that as well, that you condone it. Hang on, Alyssa's upset. What's going on? Anyway, with Adria, she not only is a very kind and overall chill person, but hence chill, she also has chirokinesis, meaning she possesses the ability of ice. Anyway, hang on. Let me see what Alyssa wants.
Okay, fine. Hi.
A little bit something, but hey, what's up? What's got you
I was
upset?
talking to B, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Rubbed you the wrong way. That's not good. Anyway, here's some head pats. I already knew you were gonna like them. Alright, good. Anyway, heading back outside, let's continue the talks. Over here, yes. Oh, I thought I was hiccuping. Anyway, back onto these. Now, Adria has the ability of ice. She has the ice ability. Freeze things. If anything, she kind of skates like Frozone. Not to mention, her powers get stronger whenever she's near water. Because, water has a bit of a correlation to ice. And she's one of those that believes that water has memory as well. So, technically she can manipulate water, but more she can manipulate ice. Not to mention, she can grant people the ability to breathe in space. Not to mention, she also has teleportation and warping on her. She can fly. Lurelette can also fly as well. But speaking of powers, Beatrice is immortal because, rings. Like, there was this fight between her and Wazeroid where she won and used the 4 rings to take Wazeroid out. And this is the thing about the rings. Like, whenever somebody holds 4 rings in either of their wrists, a single punch can kill them. First, it takes your ghost out of your body, and then you have the option to bring that ghost back into that body, and then that opponent just fears you for the rest of their days. Or, just let that spirit go into non-existence. And we already know where this is going to go. Now, back to Adria. Like, she's that of a mother to a lot of people. Specifically Watoshi. Like, she was the one that took Watoshi in when nobody seemed to give a fuck about him. Except Zular, except Alarissa, and except Beatrice. Those are the only 3 people that he was close to. But specifically Beatrice, because, you know, dating. Anyway. Adria was like that of a mother to Watoshi. The mother that Watoshi never had. Well, once had, but never really truly had for the years he's lived. Now to her sister Sierra. Sierra, she is nice like her. Oh, by the way, I've mentioned on Twitch about accents. Lurelette is New Zealand. She has a New Zealand accent. Adria has a straight British accent. Watoshi has a straight Scottish accent. Alyssa has a straight Brooklyn accent. See, I got some accented characters on here. Now on to Sierra. Sierra is part British, but also part Southern. Now, though Sierra is nice like her sister, she is more sassy and more blunt. I mean, Adria would be way too kind to even tell you that you're fucking up. Like, she would kind of subtly give you the hint, but Sierra's like, nah, bro, you fucking up. You fucking up. Fix it. But yeah, she does give aunt vibes. Because, yeah, technically, she is an aunt. She is an aunt figure to Watoshi. Because, you know, Sierra and Adria are sisters. Adria is like a mother to Watoshi, so it fits the perception. Not to mention, she is the middle cousin for Brandel, and is the middle cousin-in-law for Alinta. So, yeah. Not to mention, she carries her father's staff. So technically, it gives her any power she can think of. Any power. It doesn't matter. Now moving on to Edward. Edward is the older brother of Renan. And both of these two share the same power, which is pyrokinesis, which is fire. Now, Edward is more calm than his brother, and more nicer than his brother. I mean, sure, Renan does have not kindness on him, but it's only for a select few people. His brother, his team members, all of that. He's kind of like that cold person it's kind of like that person you think is just cold at first, but once you really get to know him, then he's not so cold. Edward, however, he's a very chill dude. Not to mention a great archer. Like, literally, with Team Laser, he's the one that makes the dramatic entrances a reality. He shoots an arrow, stunning the villains, and they all make their battle poses and make some small talk, and then just get to fighting. That's how they roll. Now, Renan, he's more aggressive than his brother. Bro wields a hammer that can create some devastating damage. I'm talking devastating, like building destroying, community destroying damage. Like, the single slam of a hammer can cause a massive explosion, and not to mention a fiery explosion. Like, you do not want to mess with this dude, because this dude got a bit of a temper on him. Edward does have a temper on him as well, but it's not as bad as Renan's. But the one who truly has a massively worse temper is Alinta. You do not want to mess with Alinta. I'll get into her later. Now, Marcus... Oh, by the way, Edward has a crush on Sierra. Anyway, Marcus... I kind of took an inspiration from Maui, except Marcus uses an axe to transform. Not to mention, Marcus was formerly friends with Wazirui. Until, a little fight came along, and literally how Marcus got his scar, as you see on his left eye, like, that was Wazirui. That was Wazirui. There was a fight that happened, Wazirui almost sliced his eye out, and, yeah. Now on to Lyra. Lyra, she was once a dauntless, benevolent angel fighting alongside a great and efficient warrior tribe. Not a tribe, but army. But then, something happened to the point where she was falsely accused of a crime. Nobody helped her, by the way. That's the worst part. Then she turned evil. Kind of rotted in prison. And her once benevolent, glowing white wings turned into a demonic black. So she became a fallen angel because of all of the dwelling she's been doing. She is strong too. She packs a heavy punch. Very heavy punch. Not to mention, she's the cousin of Watoshi. So she was taken in. Better had a little family too. Not to mention, she's also the best friend of Nasara. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the beginning. Nasara is not a child. Okay? She's an adult. She's just very short. 824 years old she is. Now Nasara, I hate to bring this up, but she was abused quite badly. I don't want to get into the details about how badly she was abused, but her former master would punish her harshly. Basically, this whole judge, jury, and executioner type shit. Oh, damn. She got upset. What happened? I'll check on that later. Matter of fact, let's check on it now.
I'm feeling a little upset.
What's wrong?
I was talking to Sneakers O'Toole, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Ooh, what's up with your crush? I mean, it can happen, Nasara. It's alright.
Pretty sure I dropped it somewhere around here.
Oh, that was not enough. There we go. Oh, you're better.
When I talked
thought
to
that
Sneakers
leveled up.
O'Toole about drawing, we both got super into it. Now we're friends.
I see. Now, back onto Nasara. She is a maid under Kawad Bluda's, or was a maid under Kawad Bluda's origin. And like, Kawad Bluda is the granddaughter of Dracula, as I made it to be. Like, don't even get me started on her. Like, she would abuse Nasara for every chance she got. Every chance. Even if it's in regards to quote-unquote disobedience. Like, this made all this coercion that she's put onto Nasara made Nasara so traumatized that even the slightest bit of anger directed at her would immediately make Nasara think that you're gonna kill her. That's how badly she was abused. Not to mention, very distrusting as well. I mean, she does have a little bit of optimism in her, but she can be very pessimistic at times. But not to mention, say you were to give her a compliment on maybe her cooking or maybe her cleaning skills, but mainly her cooking skills, or maybe even so much as like doing knitting. Though her cat-like expressions would say that she appreciates it, she kind of would not believe it. Kind of one of those things where it's like you can't take a compliment. She's one of those where she can't take a compliment. Because she doesn't know if it's fake behavior or if it's a passive aggressive one. But yeah, that's Nasara. And like, not to mention, ever since she's moved in with Adria and the others, she's lived a much better life. She's now more confident in herself. She's more positive with herself. All of that. Not to mention, Nasara speaks only Japanese. I mean, she does speak a little bit of English, but she mainly speaks Japanese because that's how I made her to be. She speaks Japanese and only Japanese, fluent Japanese at that. Beatrice also speaks fluent Japanese, but it's not her default language. Obviously, it's English. So when Beatrice first introduced herself to Nasara, like she was one of the first few people that was actually, understanding of her, that actually offered the hand. Adria continued the hand, and Lyra became her best friend. Now on to the cousin of Adria and Sierra, Brandel. Now Brandel's an ice king, and because he's a king, it makes these two practically princesses. Now, when it comes to Brandel, he rules a kingdom that's specifically on ice, snow and everything. That was until he married Alinta. Now, going back into Brandel, he's a very chill dude. Very chill dude. Not to mention, has a great bondage with his cousins. He loves them very much. He does not care about his uncle or his aunt. He loves his cousins dearly. He loves them as if they were sisters. Now, onwards to Alinta. Oh, go back into Brandel a little bit. Sorry about that. Brandel is the husband of Alinta. Pretty sure I already mentioned that. But every chance he gets, he makes sure Alinta is happy. Even if she's like a little angry with someone or even him, he tries his best to bring that happiness back onto her because he believes Alinta has a wonderful smile and a wonderful laugh. And I kind of took the inspiration from Wade Ripple from Elemental into Brandel because that's how I saw it. I'm sure you can guess who the inspiration for Alinta was. Yeah, Ember Lumen. That was kind of the inspiration. Now, onto Alinta. She currently mourns the loss of her grandfather, Eaton V. He was once king of a kingdom that is under fire. And when I say under fire, I don't mean, like caught in a crossfire, soon to be in danger. I mean like volcanoes, lava, that type of fire. Anyway, Alinta was made queen because, Eaton V had died, and because that was her grandfather, he was once the king of the said fireland. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. Brandel was king of Riza Batilla. That was the name of his kingdom, by the way. Alinta was princess of Crimstone. Eaton V was the king of Crimstone, but because he died, Alinta is now made the queen of Crimstone. Then, because King Brandel and Alinta were married, they merged their kingdoms together to be the Breeze and Crimson region. So they merged their armies together, they merged their traditions together, all of that. So now they can have fun as one whole element. So of course, as you may have guessed, as Brandel has the power of ice, Alinta has the power of fire. And with that fire comes her very, very breathtaking bad temper. Like, she has a very bad temper. You do not want to piss her off. Like, if you have a death wish, you'd only piss her off if you have a death wish. Like, that's the thing. with Alenta's rage, she does not hold back on anyone. She will literally try to kill if she has to. That's how bad her anger is. But it's only Brandel and only a selected few people that can calm her down. I mean, she is a bit bratty with it when it comes to Brandel and loving Brandel, but like other than that, like she's just cute, as Brandel describes it. Like everything Brandel does to make Alenta smile is just see her smile. That's it. Because that's the thing about Brandel. He's one of those that loves to see their partner smile. That's what everybody wants in a relationship, right? Anyway, let's see what Brandel wants for, you know.
Hey, got time for a game of
Okay,
pixel
yeah,
quiz?
we can do a pixel quiz. Alright, what you got to offer?
Here's your first pixelated item. What do you think it is?
It's not a Minecraft block, definitely not a coconut. Bird
The
nest?
answer is bird nest.
Yes.
Next up, your second pixelated item. What do you think it is?
Looks like a TV. Yep, it's definitely a cooking show.
The answer is cooking show. And finally, the last pixelated item. What do you think it is?
I think it can't be lasagna. It can't be a marsh. Is it a Martian rock?
The
Let me see.
correct answer is Martian rock.
Yeah. All right, that guess was working out in my favor.
Congratulations, you won. Time for your prize.
How about the middle one? Oh, hey, it's that one thing that I saw in one of those pixel quizzes, I think. Is that a pet that Blue Roulette has? Oh, no. That's not even Blue Roulette. That's Abigail. Oh, Abigail's walking her cat.
Do you have a moment?
Yes.
I would just love it if there were a flower planter right here.
You know, I think I might make this a florist section. Maybe. Since there's another flower pot over there.
Thanks. That'll make life on this island
Thanks for the
a
idea,
million
Matt.
times better.
Okay. So a little florist section over here that I'm going to soon make. Alright. Let's get in on the other Miis here. And I'm sure you've met and I'm sure you've seen some of them. Oh, what happened to Jennifer? Oh, she's frozen. Okay, let me get
It
big.
kept rolling. Thailand, right.
Oh, it's talking to Alyssa. Hey, Linda. Over here.
Dada. Are you alright?
I just can't move.
Oof, I've never seen a case this bad before.
I'm gonna be okay, though. Right.
Good.
You're
That
so
worked out
kind.
well. Awesome.
Anyone would have helped.
It kept
Glad that worked out. Anyway, let's get on to the other Miis on this side. First up is Abigail. Now, Abigail was the intern, well, not the intern, but the was the one that gave Carly the internship to work at her father's company. And her company was, and her dad's company was known for selling high tech and making high tech and bettering, you know, their community. Like literally because of her father's industry. There's futuristic trains and futuristic this, futuristic that. All the funding literally betters the community. It's literally carrying the community on its back. That's how efficient it was. And like, Carly's dad made it so that once she grows up, because Carly took a real interest into her father's work, he made it so that when he either, I don't know, passes away or something bad happens to him, then she inherits everything. She's made the new owner. Well, she's the new owner. Originally, Abigail was his assistant, but because he passed away and because she was like, you know what? Like, not because you know what, but also because she wanted, because like, you know, she needed to retire. She retired. But she was like, you know what? How about I actually have a bar? Sorry, yo. But yeah, not only does she have, yeah, she has a bar and she's also a park captain. Like, when it comes to vets, like she wanted to be in a vet, but something about it was like, no, I don't think so. So she decided, you know what? Let me visit this vet. Like, literally the whole point of why she made the bar was to raise funding for a vet that was, like, she wanted to help it so bad because she knows that there's poor kittens out there that, you know, don't have a home and all of that. There was one in particular that had a real liking to her. That was Gerald, her cat. And I'm pretty sure you saw that cat walking with her. So. Yeah, she says sugar a lot. She's very sweet. Very sweet. And also gives great relationship advice. So if you need to go to her for relationship advice, she's definitely the one to go to. Okay, I think I misworded that. If you need relationship advice, she's the main one to go to. That's how good she is. Now on to Callie. Callie, I'm pretty sure as you may have guessed by the last name, she is the mother of Priscilla. Now, both of them kind of for 10 years haven't really been seeing eye to eye, but they did reconcile. Not because, you know, she's bad or anything, no. She understood. So they kind of, you know, rebonded. Kind of being like, okay, here's what you missed out on my 10 years. So, why was she gone for 10 years? She was stuck in a flower. Specifically, the flower that was on Alarissa's head. Oh, Beatrice wants to play a game, apparently. But yeah, Callie was stuck in a flower that Alarissa had on her head. But after finally emerging from that flower, she was finally able to reunite with her daughter. And yes, it was a touching reunion as well, because Callie missed her very much. Not to mention, Callie is a big florist. Wealthy florist. And really takes an interest in flowers as well, she's a florist. Her favorite flowers? It's more of a battle between daisies and tulips and sunflowers. But if you were to ask her what her most favorite flower was, it would definitely be a sunflower. Now, for Vic, let's just say Vic, he's a really cool dude. Like, so cool that he literally has 2 women crushing on him. I mean, Jennifer doesn't really take that much interest into Vic, but Vic does have a bit of a crush on Jennifer. I mean, in Tomodachi Life, it may say that both Melinda and Vic are crushing on each other, but Vic does not really have feelings for Melinda like that. He only views her as his boss. Well, Carly is the main boss, but Melinda's the one that hired him. But yeah, this dude is the stepbrother of Tyler, a huge surfer, and he's also a vegetarian. So that means he cannot eat meat. He's one of the first few OCs that I've made to ever be a vegetarian. That's the thing. As a kid, back when Wii Sports was popular, this me is what I'd always play as, Vic. And I just thought one day, hey, remember that one me you had as a kid? Why not bring him into your lore? So I decided to kind of re-bring him back from scratch, kind of redesign him and all of that. And of course, since he had green on him, I made it so he loves green. He loves it.
Done.
Now, onwards to Melinda.
I've got to share this article with everyone.
Melinda, that's her actual name, by the way. It may be Mal, but
I should stay off food.
Tomodachi Life, it doesn't really have that much characters to be. But anyway, Melinda, she helps Carly to better the security of the facility. So like she also is responsible for hiring and firing, and also is a part manager as well. Not to mention, if there's any problem, she goes straight to HR. In addition, because of the security endeavors, she's also head of security. So like, say there's a dangerous matter on hand, she's quick to act alongside Carly. Not to mention, Melinda has a southern accent. Like, kind of a teacher southern accent. Something like, let me see if I could give a good impression.
Vic,
You staying out of trouble, ma'am? Something like that. Because she stays like, down, ma'am. Like, there's this whole emphasis in the southern accent that she has. Not to mention, she is pretty strict. The last thing you'd want to do is piss her off. Like, you don't want to piss her off. Like, it's not going to be good for you if you do. Now for Lisa. Lisa is... let's just say she's a really joyful spirit.
That makes sense.
Very joyful. And like, this was another another female OC I forgot I had back when I was like, I don't know, maybe teenage age. I think she was I think I made her formerly to be a principal. I don't know what happened to that idea, but yeah. Now she works alongside Carly. Well, mainly under Melinda's watch.
A cartoon steak tastes best when
And she's known alongside Priscilla to bring joy along the workplace. But mainly Lisa's the real party starter
to
here.
prepare a no frost cake slice.
I mean, Tyler's also there, but Lisa is the true. Lisa really knows how to start a party. Now, when it comes to Tyler likes to give everybody nicknames. He's a real, like, if you could think of a nickname for, like, if you could ask Tyler, what nickname would you give? What nickname would you give me? He'd give you the best nickname that comes to the top of his head. But Lisa, she has a really huge crush on Vic. Very huge. Vic has noticed. Melinda has noticed. Jennifer definitely noticed. Like, she was very open with her crush. Calling him Cookie, giving him lunch, making his day, laughing at his jokes, even if they're not even that funny. Like, literally, that's how much she likes him. Because that's how cool he is. That's how cool Vic is. Now on to Jennifer. Jennifer is not really that easily impressed. Okay? So, like, don't really expect anything too grand out of Jennifer when it comes to impressing her. Because she's not really going to be like, yay, you did it! No, she's going to be like, okay, cool. Kind of the whole nonchalant kind of thing. So she does talk. She's not like, quiet. She's kind of chill. She's laid back. But also, like I said with some of the characters I have here, do not piss her off. She will resent you. Now about Jennifer, aside from her having a chill vibe and like, no, don't piss her off.
Now I'm gonna be thinking
She's
about it
very
all day.
spiritual. Very spiritual. If she senses you have bad spirit, she will stay the hell away from you. She will stay the hell away from you. She will not interact with you. She will not at all try to acknowledge your existence. She will stay the hell away from you.
How about trading up plans? So, we leave a charcoal with this MB. Yarp, shoot the check spreadsheet. F-wing.
And whenever it comes to speaking her mind, best believe she will not back down.
Split up tuna with check solo. Hard play.
Best believe.
My, triple the show. We're on a perfect day.
Now,
You're joined Kane with Nintendo.
when it comes to Hazel, Hazel isn't even in my lore yet.
Split up tuna with check
She is the in this Tomodachi Life. She is the child of both Jackie and Carly. Like literally, I woke up one day and I saw, yo, your niece want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, what's up? I see Carly and Jackie have a baby. Because the thing is, Jackie and Carly are married in this Tomodachi. And they of course had a kid, and they named her Hazel. Though I think I might add Hazel in my lore. I don't know how she's gonna look though, but I'm gonna reference this. Anyway, that's my characters. Alright. Let me get into Matt. What are you thinking about, Matt?
Good evening.
Good evening to you. What's up?
I'm craving some good bread.
Some good bread. Let me see. Does a PB&J help?
Yum.
It has bread on it, so why not? Yeah! Good. Good. Glad you like the PB&J.
You sounded really interested in boxing when we talked. I think we'll become fast friends.
Awesome. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Matt. Proud of you. Anyway, me brawler. What are you dreaming about?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
What the hell? Alyssa looks so uncanny. So does Nasara. And so does. I mean, Zular doesn't look half bad, but the other two,
Oh.
I'm like, whoa.
It was just a dream. Oh,
And here.
what's up?
Nothing much. Just want to see
When
what you're
Mark
dreaming
and I
about.
talk, time just flies right by.
Let's see. Anyway, good night. Go back to sleep. Anyway, me sword fighter. What's up with you?
Hello, TDGAA. I want to try living with Jackie.
Sure, why not?
If I lived with Jackie, we'd be spending a lot of time together. What's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day if Jackie and I lived together?
Racing.
I think you're right. I'll go talk to her. There's, something I'd like to ask you.
What's up, me sword fighter?
Well, if the two of us lived together, what's something you think we'd enjoy doing every day? Let's say it together. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Racing.
Yeah.
I knew
Good.
it.
Good. You
perfect
guys are on the
match.
same page.
Let's move in together.
Awesome. Good. I'm glad you guys came to an agreement. Now, obviously, he's going to be living with Carly and Jack. Obviously.
This is gonna be a blast. Where should we live? In Jackie's home. Makes sense to me.
I'd say, hopefully it doesn't look like, quote-unquote, cheating.
I'm sure we'll have a great
Oh, wow,
time
the house is
living
much
in this
more
house
bigger.
together. Folks who live here are called Shelterstone. But do you have a name that would better suit us?
No. That name
Yeah,
is big.
we think so too. We'll keep calling
That really is
ourselves
me, sword fighter.
Shelterstone.
Right.
I hope you'll keep checking in on us, the members of Shelterstone.
Let's see. No. No. Yeah, how about that? How about walking this way?
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more and more.
Hi, Mom too.
Hey, Hazel.
Yeah.
Balaclava.
Anyway. Wait a minute. Oh. Hey. Anyway, let me check in on Notch. What's going on with him?
Ha,
And yes, I put
welcome
Notch
to the
in this
home of the
game.
Minecraft legends. Just once, I want someone to unironically tell me I'm so edgy, or that I look like I have a wild side. Can you get me some clothes that make it look like I'm not scared
I ain't
of a
trying to
walk
make
on the
you look
wild
like no
side?
damn edge lord Notch. Come on now. No.
Great, huh? Well then, I guess I'll keep wearing this. Thanks. I do find it frustrating when people are moving slowly on things that can be done quickly.
Like, literally. I mean, I can understand in some perception because, like, maybe people make it out to be so difficult than it already is. But if they're doing it intentionally, then yeah, that's a whole different story.
Hi, ya.
Yeah.
I've been thinking too hard. My head feels all fuzzy inside.
Oh, really? Let me see. Let me take a look. What's going on?
Help me clear my mind.
Ooh, is this like a fruit salad or something?
Phew. I feel so much better now.
Ah, olives.
I try to learn from my mistakes, but ultimately I live without regrets.
Yeah, and it's great. And if you've watched Megamind before, one of the very thing. Anything. One of the very things Megamind says is that the benefit to losing is you learn from your mistakes.
Ahoy hoy, TDGAA.
Hello, what's up?
I've got time to kill. I could use some good books to read.
Not right now. I don't think I have any books on me.
I've
Sorry.
got time to kill. I could use some good books to read.
Sorry, I don't have any books. Okay. Well, I just wanted to test out to see how this app is going to work. What's up with Master Wendell? I'm gonna check on him and then I can go ahead and get out.
Good evening. I want to eat something you made yourself.
Eat something I made myself. How about a cartoon steak?
Yum.
Hell yeah.
I can't imagine shelving my dreams for the future. I like to dream big.
Alright. I think that is it. Like I said, I just wanted to test this out. So this is the test. This is a test stream, obviously. So, let me go ahead and cash in my wish stuff. And I can head out. Ow! Wow! How many level ups did I do? Wow, 4 level ups. That's crazy work. That is astounding work. My gosh. No. Ooh, artistic expression. Definitely taking up. Alright. Good. Now, travel tickets are available.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. An exciting new travel destination is now available.
World Castles.
A World Castles tour is now available via travel tickets at the Wishing Fountain. Residents can barely contain their excitement over the chance to visit these castles and, presumably, LARP. It looks like a wish has already been added, so someone can leave immediately.
You know what? If
Stop
I'm
by
going
the
to
Wishing
make
Fountain to learn
a
more. Thanks for watching. I forgot to turn the oven on, and you're up to date.
How about quick build? Ooh, a lighthouse. That's nice. How about something new over here? Ooh, a sushi set. Bathhouse. You know what? I'll add it in. Maybe I can have something like a spa. That's supposed to be a bell? Ooh, an outdoor shower. You know, I definitely know where I'm gonna put that. I definitely know. Definitely gonna put it right outside the beach. So, you know, people can get ready to swim, get ready to do whatever, blah 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 blah. You know, no traffic lights. How about a steel pipe? Okay, good. Now, let me go ahead and put that beach, that outdoor shower somewhere. All right, perfect. So in case anybody needs to go ahead and do their stuff, and turn on this little shower here, get ready, and go ahead and do all the swimming that we need. All right. For now, I am done. So, with that, I want to thank y'all for tuning in and watching me play and watching me kind of tend to the me's needs and all of that good stuff. But I will have to get out. Like I said, this was a test. So expect more streams from me on here as well. I mean, you've seen the videos that have been on here already, but that was merely like me when I was like, not too big on Twitch-ish. Of course, I had a PNG tuber. Of course, I had a pit crew for a model. We already saw. But, yeah. Hopefully, you'll expect to see more stuff from me on here. So with that, thank y'all very much for watching. Hopefully, it was smooth. I'm going to check later. But yeah. Save. It's not here. Alright. Now it is time for me to head out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, like I said, and I will see you guys probably either tomorrow or Saturday. And I'm gonna also test out if I can stream on both here and Twitch at the same time because I want to try it out. I want to see what it's like. So I'll probably figure that out soon. All right, laters.